Hi guys, this is Lloyd from Bizzfo. What I want to go through today is just having a look at your inventory, understanding the layout a bit better, and then at some point we need to do a cleanup. When we sell items, they get tracked. In other words, they get locked into history, so deleting or removing any of these items will not impact your system. So let me jump in with a few navigations. So what I want to do is I want to clean up this list. So looking at my stock holding, I can see there's a bunch of items that's sitting at 0. So I can actually go and say, let's do a search on quantity, and we look at anything that is not 0. So there we go. These items are not 0, and typically they are probably in stock or being sold. If I go and say select all items to 0, I could simply, if I did not need these items, I could simply go and say select all rows, and I can go and quantity and set all product quantity to 0. That's not the one I'm looking for. Delete. Delete all quantity equals to 0. So this would be one way just to delete and start trimming your list. The other thing I want to show you in terms of your navigation is these items are all, there's no coloring, and I want to show you what the coloring impact is. So again, we're cleaning up. We've got veg lettuce, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this one is set, and it is a consignment item. The moment I do consignment, it changes color, and this is the specific color for consignment. As a tip, if I double click it, there's your consignment flag as well. Second one I'm going to do is I'm going to say edit set, and we're going to set this one to a bill of material. And again, the color changes. The bill of material is also this flag over here. So why we're doing this is very important. When you just look at your database, it should make sense to you. So we're working up to recipes. So I'm going to say set. Let's have a look at sale on negative. That's fine. Let's put something on hold. So it's in red, so it cannot be sold. That's on hold. And then the important one is our recipes. So at the top, you'll see we've got recipes, and I'm going to cascade these ones. So typically, to cascade, it would be the same function as clicking on my recipe. But in this case, we're just going to have one less click. And I'm going to say infinity, click on recipe. The other option would be is if you keep your mouse there, you'll get a hint. You should get a hint, but it's control enter. So I'm just going to click control and push enter on the keyboard. And now I've got the options. So cascading would be our, and this is what I want to do. This is a beer single. It's a one-to-one link, and the recipe, which is a burger. So I'm going to click search. I'm just going to type in 115 for the filter, and I'm going to use this one. Then quantity, I'm going to say 6. And done. Right, so the moment it's in green, it means it is actually cascading. So it's very easy. Your singles should be white, and your cascading item that's consisting of something else should be green. If I look at my burger, again, I'm going to do recipe. It is by default on burger, and let's see if we have a bun, or we got some cheese. Let's put cheese on the burger. And again, this one, you can actually see it's in kilograms. So we're going to say this is a 0.125, which is actually the gram. So it's 125 gram cheese on a burger, which I suppose is a bit much, but here we go. Here we go. And now you can see it's green. So guys, it should be quite simple to have a look at your database, maybe apply a filter and delete items. And then from here, make sure your colors are correct, especially with your cascaded items. Remember, as a tip, this item, which is in yellow, it will not carry stock. So as you sell your burgers, it won't. But your cascading items, they will definitely have an impact on your stock. So let's just go and reset. Okay, so it's popping up for discount. In the previous video, the stick was used. So I'm just going to switch that off. So I'm just pushing enter on the keyboard. And now I'm going to put set this one to 6. So we've got 6 singles, and this is the formula I followed. So 6 singles will equate to one of this. So guys, this is just a quick recap on your inventory. Maybe last thing, you should move the columns in the as it would make sense to you. So you can have your GP and your base GP, and once you've done, you can actually go and save your columns. Cool. So guys, that's it for just a quick navigation and having a look at the color schemes and the benefit it will add to you. Any other questions, please feel free to pop us a mail at info@bizzfo.co.za.